What's up, everybody? Today we are doing the no QB again because there's only two more before the playoffs, and decided why not get the playoffs here going with the playoffs in real life, which so far is been almost exactly, well, it is exactly how I thought it would go. I don't think I have any injuries. I do. Bolden. He's out for 4 games. So he'll be out for the first round of the playoffs. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on when we play in the playoffs. Well, anyways, we got the Giants and Houston to go against. So let's go ahead and hop on in. Well, actually, let me see here. Is this running back? Yeah, okay, I already switched the running backs. And then, now let's do this. Against the Giants, who have the same record as us. This will be a challenge. And it's interception right off the bat by Britt. Okay. Britt's picking up where Bolden would have been. So, I'm not too crazy about that interception anymore, or that injury anymore. It doesn't seem that big of a deal if Britt can continue his play, which he was good in the previous games as well. It's just he rarely ever starts off the game with an interception, is what I'm trying to say there. But that gets us to a quick and early lead here in the first. We do get ball at half, so that's a good thing. If we have a lead here, that means we can have a 2-touchdown lead at half if we can, or we could have an even bigger lead because they're giving the ball right back to us. It's almost seems a bit too easy. I'm not complaining. If they're just gonna let me win and not put up a fight, I'll take the win. You ain't gotta ask me. I'm gonna take it. A win's a win in my eyes. I don't care if the other team just handed it to us because someone on their team was betting against us. I don't care if they handed the win to us. A win's a win. If the other team's betting against themselves, then that's on them. Okay, it was a strategic fumble. Was not an accident. It was very strategic there. It's a good move by, I don't even know the running back's name because I can't remember either of them because it's been a few days since I've played. Or it might have just been, no, it's been like 4 days since I played the no QB, so there's no reason for me to be skipping days like I have been. It's just I've been busy keeping up with the playoffs so I can do the playoff prediction videos, which people very much like. But pretty much that's just it. I've just been doing that, and I've been forgetting to do this. That's all it is. But anyway, that gives us a 2-touchdown lead in the first quarter. That might be the first time this team has scored 2 touchdowns in a quarter ever. And let's see if they can keep it up. They are going to score, it looks like. Yes. So they did end up scoring. It's not too bad. If we score here, we take up all the time. We get the ball back. That gives us about 3 touchdown lead if we score every single time a touchdown on this drive and the next, which I'm hoping we can. Norwell is the running back. Okay, I'll try and remember his name. Doubt it's gonna happen, but I'll try. There's the tight end that is a nobody. And that was a quick movement of the chains. I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. I'm gonna hit Norwell. I'm gonna come across where Darius is. I'm gonna call a timeout. Mostly just because I'm afraid If I don't take it now, I'll forget to take it later, and then it'll be too late. That's pretty much the only reason. I'm not going to call one here. I'm going to wait. Can I get Darius? Come back, please. Or Norwell will get it. I'll call timeout. We've pretty much already put them in a position where they can't score. There's not enough time for that. In Retro Bowl, that is. In real life, that could be 2 touchdowns for some teams. I'm going to call timeout. Now, we probably have 2 quick plays, which I like the run here. Okay, well, we still got another play. We won't have much time, I don't know. We've already got the lead, and we'll get the football at half. Do I just take it? I'm going to go for the touchdown. I'm gonna get greedy because I feel like I'm safe getting greedy. I threw that too far. Okay, well, I said I felt safe, but I'd probably just made them feel better as a team, which I know sounds stupid because it's a computer, but normally, like, when you make mistakes on offense, their offense tends to play better, unless if it was like your team just got an interception and you threw an interception right back. Then for some reason they just play terribly and they turn it right back over anyways. I don't know if that has anything to do with the algorithm or if it's just my luck. Could be both. Okay, Norwell, 13-yard pickup. Say if we get a touchdown here, we should be fine. I just can't throw an interception, which is crazy that I'm even throwing the football in the first place. I shouldn't be. But another 13-yard pickup. And I think, I don't know, should I? I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it. Okay, well, that didn't work out. Tie game, I guess, because that's not getting caught. Okay, well, they tied up the game unless they missed their extra point. I should have took that field goal. I'm regretting it now. If I took that field goal, we'd still have a lead. That sucks, dude. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't know why he's fumbling so much. It's not like his carrying is terrible. It's decent. It's not good, but it ain't terrible. I'll say that much. Because that's about as much as I know. I think I need to keep this one in the air. Weird thing saying that with a team that isn't known for throwing the football, but so far that's what's worked. And I'm not going to shy away from what's working. I wanted to run the football because, well, it's the team's identity for one. And for two, I wanted to drain some time. But it seems running is out of the picture. Well, not out of it, but it's going to happen less often because I'm afraid of a fumble. I didn't like that situation there. That could have very easily been another fumble. They're blitzing. I don't like that. Norwell. Okay, he got tackled from the front. Okay. Sounds weird, but they fumble less when they're tackled from the front. And let's see here. I'm going to go for another pass because I'm afraid of fumbles. I'm going to throw it behind. Well, that was kind of on the line, but I wanted to throw it behind. 17-yard pickup. If we get a touchdown here, do we go for a 2-point? Because the thing is if I get a 2-point on a touchdown here, if they score and get another get a 2-point, then it's overtime. But if I miss it, all they got to do is hit a extra point. You know what? I've played aggressive. I'm going to keep up the aggressive look. and it's going to work out in my favor. Alright, well now we have an 8-point lead, so that should make it a bit more stressful for the Giants. Okay, we stopped them on third, forced a fourth, but they actually fourth down, running play. It's a fumble. That should be game. Unless if I fumble and then it's not game, but I don't plan on fumbling, so okay. Just dive. Take time. Take your time. I'm okay with this now. I'm gonna run it here. I know I said I'd shy away from running because of the fumbles, but okay, it's draining time, and I think I'm far enough away at this point with enough time taken off that it would be still pretty difficult for them to score. Okay, good run. And I juked a dude, and I'm a dive. Just take it. Alright, I think I've guaranteed a win here. There's not enough time for them to do anything. I think I'll run one more play, and then I'll just kick a field goal. Not really to rub it in their face or anything, but just so my kicker can get some more XP. That's the only reason. Which I don't even know if he can hit from this far, so we'll find out. Oh, he can. Okay, that was pretty easy. Alright, well. Also, speaking of an extra point when the game's already over, what do you think about, I forget who it was. Was it New Orleans that did that? That got the touchdown at the very last second? Even though they had already won? Well, we can't get that number 1 seed. We're stuck where we're at. But if we lose, we still have lead of our division. So we've guaranteed our spot in the playoffs. I think if Jacksonville loses, they can lose their spot. I'll praise the team. Why not? And who's getting upgrade? The kicker. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go range. His accuracy is actually really good already. Range is all I care about right now. Now let's move on over to the Houston game. See what Houston's got for us. 3-13, which I already saw that. Turner's benched. Whew. Let's go ahead and get on in. This should be more of on our defense if we win, because their offense is their weak point, their defense is their strong point. And we're just kind of balanced. Our winning and losing is just completely based on if one of our sides want to come to play that day or not, which normally it's offense that comes to play, so I guess offense could be listed as our strong suit. But I could very easily say defense is our strong suit. Probably not right now because of the injury, but you know what? I think I would say defense is our strong suit. The injury's what's making it worse, but Britt's good anyways. I don't know. I think this team is just well-rounded. And that's just kind of where I'm at right now. It's just good enough, I guess, is what it comes down to. Good enough to win games, but is it good enough to get us to a Retro Bowl? That's the question. I doubt it. It's not that good of a team. Although the switching of running backs has lowered the risk of injury, so injury is not something this team is worried about. It is star players. We don't have that many. That's the problem with this team. And even the star players aren't the best star players, so it's, if we got a really good running back, I will get rid of the worst running back and replace him immediately. If I can get 2 of them, that's awesome. But really all I'm trying to do is upgrade running back at the moment, because that's probably the weakest part of this team, but also the strongest part of the offense. So, which I can't say passing because, well, I don't got a quarterback, so I can't say upgrade the quarterback or whatever, but you get what I mean. And receivers depending on quarterback, so I don't count that. But running back is probably the worst part of this team, star player wise, and it is the most often used. It is the most common way this team gets yardage is on the ground. And I'd say probably not here recently though. Kind of took to the air. And it's been successful for the most part, despite not having a quarterback to throw the football. We are having a successful run through the air. It's mostly because of the receiver though. I'll fit that in perfectly. I mean, if I could have just gotten away from one defender, that would have been a touchdown. I think I'm going to just run this one up the middle. I found the gap. Alright, that's a touchdown. That's a 2 touchdown lead. Started off the last game exactly the same, and we got lucky to win that one. It doesn't look like it. The score was, 25-14? We won by 11, but honestly, it came down to the very last play. And they're not going to score again. I'm going to hand off to the running back. Although I did learn my lesson from the last game. If it gets to a point to where I have no timeouts and it's one play situation and I'm in field goal range and it's field goal or a touchdown, I know now what to do. Take the field goal. I mean, I was stupid to go for it last time. We had got shut out on the goal line every single time, but I decided why not? Because I was stupid. I should have just took the points and been happy. I'm going to call timeout. But it was also kind of my fault. I called timeout a bit too early just because I was paranoid of the fact that I wouldn't call the timeout at the right time. So there's that as well. I'm going to step out of bounds. It saves me 2 timeouts. Or saves one of my timeouts, I should say. Leaves me with 2 instead of 1. Here in the red zone. So I can hit the middle of the field towards the red zone. Do I change this play? Yes. Okay, I like this play better. Worked out in my favor. Touchdown. Let's go. And we still had a timeout, so I was happily going to do that. It looked like a good pass to me. He was open. And I had the timeout, so if he dropped it, the only thing I was worried about was an interception, but it was only him and like 2 defenders that could have come down with it. And well, the defenders, they're on the defense for a reason. They can't catch. And also just the star rating of Houston as a whole kind of gave me the insight that I needed to know that it was safe to throw across the middle there. And I had the timeout to do so. But that was just better play calling by me, I guess. Well, there's nothing I could have done there. I was too afraid to throw it. That's all it comes down to. I was afraid of throwing a pick that I just didn't throw it at all. I think here on fourth down, depending on what the plays look like, oh, I'm going for this. 100%, this is a comeback route. That's going to get wide open. 6 yards too. That's decent pickup for only needing 2 yards. Oh, they're going to leave the middle of the field wide open. If he actually runs his route this time, which he does, and I hit him perfectly, and we're taking almost the entirety of the third quarter down, I'm going to hand it off to the running back here. No, but with as many fumbles as we had in the last game against a solid team, if we go against a solid team and have something like that and just don't play as good offensively as we normally do, that's it for this team. I mean, we pretty much got to... Oh, that's terrible. No, but what I was saying is we pretty much got to play perfect offense and near perfect defense for us to win against a good team. And well, that's difficult. We barely won the last game, and they're not even the top team. I don't remember. I think they're not even the top 4 team. They're like 5th or 6th in their division, or in the NFC. So, just goes to show that we just pretty much we've got here because we were lucky. We have a winning record because we can beat bad teams like Houston here, and also just because our division isn't that strong except for Jacksonville, which is kind of sort of true. In real life, this division's very close. The only team that's got no say in the division leader run is Tennessee, and it's been that way for a minute. But there's not really much you can do about that. This game's pretty close, I guess. And now we have a 4-touchdown lead with a little under a minute to go. I'm happily going to say we win this one. It was a blowout, and Britt got an interception just for fun. Alright. Stopping a oh, that was the first time we held a team to 0 points. Well, what a way to do it right before the playoffs. I'm going to praise the team here. Get their morale up. And Britt went off. He had a interception and a sack and 12 tackles. Dude went crazy. Alright, and Darius is getting an upgrade here. I'm going to go speed, strength, stamina. Speed. I mean, he kind of needed them all, but anyways, that was a good video. The first one came in very close. The second one was a blowout to finish off the season, giving us a guaranteed spot at the division lead, which we did that in the last game, winning against the Giants. But anyways, that'll do it for this one. And if you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you know when and what I upload. And that'll do it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.